For the love of money, people will rob one another. For the love of money, people will shoot one another. Don't let money change you. Money, 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 money. My name is Eddie Kane, living in enough for the city. Boom, 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 boom. Living in a New Jack City. Oh, yeah. Don't let money change you. Don't let. For the love of money, people will shoot one another. Don't let money change you. Yeah. Don't let money change you. But here in 2024, man, that's real talk. People will do any and everything for money. You hear about Denzel Washington? I didn't hear about him. I saw it. I saw it when he said, yeah, I kissed a man in the mouth. Didn't shock me. And I know what people are going to say. They're going to try to clean up Denzel Washington, a.k.a. he got game, a.k.a. Malcolm X, a.k.a. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. They're going to try to clean what Denzel Washington did up. They're going to say shit like, oh, he's a thespian. He's an actor. This is what he get paid to do. But let me tell you something, man. I have integrity. I have morals and principles. And I can never do certain things for money, no matter how much it is, how much they put on the table. And it's crazy. Denzel is at the end of his career. And for him to literally, he said it, for him to kiss a man in the mouth, and then try to justify it by saying, well, it was the kiss of death, and that's what the Greeks did. Man, please. I've been wanting to say this for so long. Ever since I went to an HBCU and got it in with the fraternities. Yeah, the Greeks did a lot of things. So this goes out to you, dude. Always messing up. You know what I'm saying? Always doing that mess at the college parties. Getting in the way while I'm bumping and grinding with a female. The Greeks did a lot of things. The Romans did too. This is the reason why I don't understand how people say, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. Because not only were the Romans and Greeks homosexuals, but they practiced bestiality as well as pederasty. They were pederasts. They had an affection for little boys. But see, it's okay for grown-ass men to kiss men in the mouth as long as they acting. See, I got into an argument with a couple dudes a couple years ago and tried to justify that shit that Vin Rames did in the movie Pulp Fiction. They said that he was acting. I don't know if you're familiar with Pulp Fiction. When, Vin Rames, the sheriff had Vin Rames bent over and the sheriff was banging him out downstairs. And they said, oh, it's a part of acting. That's just acting. Well, let me ask you a question. What real man, no matter if it was acting or not, will put themselves in that awkward position? And let's just say, for the sake of the conversation, let's just say that there was a stunt double that replaced Vin Rames when he was bent over and the sheriff, the person that was acting like a sheriff was banging him. Would you want to be in a movie? The question to you all, would you want to be in a movie where it appeared that you were getting banged out? It was a stunt double, but at least it appeared that you was getting banged out. Like, would you have wanted your mother, your father, children, if you have them, to go see that movie where it appeared that you was getting banged out? But people will do any and every goddamn thing for money. Straight up. That's real talk. That's real talk. Look at Mike Tyson. You know, a lot of people saying that, yo, you know, he blew the fight. You know, it was all staged, regardless of whether it was staged or not. Real talk. This is something that it took you years. The work that Mike Tyson had to put in to build a legacy. I don't know what he thinks about legacies. He could give a flying fuck about it. But the minute that he says that, that's how he thinks about the black community. Because a lot of people look up to him, including non-blacks, as a role model. So for you to be on some shit like, I don't give a damn about the legacy that I'm leaving and this and that and so forth, or to tell me that you don't give a damn about the people. And the reality of it is whether this fight was rigged or not, your only concern was the money. That's it. $20 million. And you know, good and goddamn well, you ain't gonna take $20 million home. After taxes and, you know what I'm saying, you got to pay your trainer and this and that and so forth. Probably take about between $5 to $7 million. Was it worth it? That's all I'm asking. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy these days how men, or just overall people, are just willing to do any and everything for money. Any and everything. Motherfucker put 20 million on the table, boom. And he tell the average dude, you got a 20 million. But I'm gonna need you to lick my balls. You know what the average dude gonna say? One question. The left one or the right one? That plain and simple, you know it. Let's just say you may not do it, but you know people that will. In particular, men. It's real shit. That's real shit, man. People will do any and every fucking thing for money. And not only are they willing to do any and everything, this included, they're willing to compromise their integrity, morals, and principles. They're willing to exploit themselves. Easily. And I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand how in the world is it. Seriously, this is my word. I don't even understand this. Yo, seriously, make me understand this. The immigrants are dying to get over here. Dying to get over here. And I know why. They got cell phones, you know, in the countries that they live in. They got cell phones. They got some type of screen. Cell phone, TV screen, or the movie screen. And 9 times out of 10, all they do is look at American content creators when it comes to, you know, social media, such as your YouTubers. music videos, movies that come out in the big screen, or what do they say, the silver screen? And they're convinced America has literally sold them a lie. They're convinced, based on the content creators that rent out Airbnb mansions, based on the content creators that rent Lamborghinis, rent jewelry, and high-end fashion clothes. They're convinced, based on the rappers that got gold chains and stacks of money that ain't theirs, and the music videos, that all they have to do is make it to America to live the American dream that they see on their TV screens, their cell phones, and on a big silver screen in the movies. Not realizing that every fucking thing that you see, just about, on any screen that you're looking at, when it comes to America and people's lifestyle, are fake. That the reality of it is that most people struggle to pay their bills. That most people are slaves to the things they want. That car, whether it be that car or that fancy house or the jewelry or the clothes, you gotta have it. And you'll spend your last motherfucking dollar in order to get it. All for an image, all for people to make you feel like you're somebody. Black people do it all the time. But you're really broken inside. And that shit can't be fixed through materialistic things and just overall money. Money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you personality. Can't. You can have people around you and you thinking that that's real love. And the minute that money goes out the window and you back to being broke again, is the minute that your so-called friends will leave you. I've seen it all before. I've seen what money has done to people. And money don't change you. It just brings out who and what you really are. Who and what you truly are. Straight up. People would do any and every goddamn thing for money. I seen this shit, man. This is crazy. I seen this preacher, Mike Todd. I don't know if you're familiar with the dude. You know what I'm saying? He's big. You know what I mean? He's a preacher. And I mean, he's all about Lord and, saving people and shit like that. But to me, I can see a devil in disguise. I'm not all about Christianity and religion and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I hate to see when people are using and abusing other people. That man is in it for the fucking money. He ain't no preacher. He ain't into saving souls. Straight up. And neither a lot of these preachers nowadays. No one is genuine anymore. Everyone's chasing after that bag. And they'll do whatever it takes in order to get that money, including fuck their own people over. People tell me this all the fucking time. Like, yo, man, you need to motherfucking, invest in stocks and this and that and so forth and get some type of passive income and blah, 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 blah. Man, I'm not doing none of that shit. How about that? Or you just want to be broke for the rest of your life? Nah, I'm just tired of investing in people that don't give a fuck about me. You want me to invest in companies and corporations such as Target, Nike, Apple, T-Mobile, Sony, Pfizer, and the list goes on. You think they give a fuck about me? Nah, I'm going to do shit different. I'm going to invest in myself as well as my family. Like these same people that's telling me to invest in companies and corporations or trust in politicians are the same motherfuckers that haven't invested their time, money, and effort inside their own family. Real shit. I can tell you how much time I invested into my family today. How much time I spent with them. I can tell you how much time I spent educating my children today. My priorities are straight there in line. This is the reason why your children don't like you. This is the reason why your wife is cheating on you. Or if you have a husband, your husband is cheating on you. Because you show no time. You put forth no effort in your marriage as well as in your children. What came first? Family or money? And I know some of you all are gonna be on some shit like, well, man, you can't do without money and da-da-da-da-da and this and that, so forth. Wherever you go, you're gonna have money. Bullshit. First and foremost, have you been around the world in order to factually state what you just said, which is you gotta have money no matter where you go. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, there are tribes like indigenous tribes like that live in the Amazon rainforest that ain't never had 1 cent. Never walked into the modernized world. And they've managed to live together, peace and harmony. And I know what you're going to say. Just like a domesticated dog would say. Well, man, I ain't trying to, you know how domesticated dogs are. You know, the ones that got to scratch at the door, and wait for master to open up the door so they can go out and take a piss or a shit. You know, the domesticated dog that got to, take his nose and move his bowl over to master so he can be fed. You ain't no different from a domesticated dog. You're totally dependent on master. Master feeds you, clothes you, and provides shelter for you. So when you see someone that's not doing, let me take it back. When you see someone that's being independent and not dependent on master society, you look down on them by saying, well, shit, I ain't living nowhere with a bone in my nose and shooting darts and all the rest of that shit. Having leaves around my body, you know what I'm saying? Not being able to wear no sneakers, not being able to go to the movies and all the rest of that shit. But look how far this has got you. I know a whole lot of people that got fucking money and they worse off than people that are poor or broke. And those individuals that live out there, whether it's in Africa and South America, they have a type of freedom that you can never imagine. While you are binded by the money, bound by the money. That's all you think about. That's it. It's a hollow body with no soul. You done sold out. And now your family, you wonder why your family don't really fuck with you. You wonder why, you say this all the time when your family calls. And they only call once in a blue moon. Or when they need something. That's all you good for is some fucking money. That's all you worth. You got to get on the phone and be like, yeah, you only call when you need something, so what you want? I know when my family calls me, I know when my friends call me, it's genuine. They're calling to see how I'm doing. It's genuine. And they ain't asking for shit. But the love that I give them, that's priceless. Because I can never be bought like you are. Just want to let you know before I leave here, can't take that money with you. So I suggest that you do some soul searching.